Welcome to the Conquer Your Life podcast. Hello, Conquer crew. Welcome to another episode of the Conquer Your Life podcast. I am your host, Janelle Montero, and today we are closing out 2022 by talking about the 20-20-20 rule for refreshed success in 2023. Okay, so we all know we're closing out this year and we're all in the hustle and bustle of the holidays, and we might be feeling really stressed because we are literally living in a whirlwind right now. But I really want you to remember that the most important thing at the end of the year is to enjoy the time with your loved ones, enjoy the time with yourself reflecting so you can reset for another banging year ahead. Okay. So first step I want you to do is really think about what you have accomplished this year, how you're feeling, gratitude, sitting in the end of the year. Okay. Reflect on that. It's so important that we take the time to do that. It's actually one of the favorite things I love about the new year is not just about resolutions. It's about really reflecting on the journey thus far and bringing in a new year with excitement and enthusiasm and really knowing that you are the one that is determining your fate for the year ahead, right? So don't feel bad if you didn't get to everything you wanted to this year because our lives are so long. We always feel like time is too short, but you actually have so much time ahead of you. And that's a whole nother podcast coming in January, all about resolutions and really how to get your mind right and set up right for the new year. Okay. But today we are going to talk about my personal 20-20-20 rule for refreshed success. Now, it is bite-sized things that are 20 minutes that you need to do to focus on you to be consistent and feel strong and confident in your journey ahead. Okay. So you all know I'm all about the combination of fitness, nutrition, and mindset to maximize your growth of your transformation of self. Right. So this is where, I'm going to give you a shameless plug real quick. If you don't know that I'm all about fitness, nutrition, and mindset to maximize your growth, then you need to check out my Conquer Challenge because I will say I am accepting clients right now. I am looking for 10 women to enter a major transformation of self. And this is why I have an application process because I don't want just anyone jumping into this program. I'm not there to just take your money. I want to have you transform, okay, from the inside out. That is what I built this program on. It is the foundation of this program. And it's from a deep level of your soul to your physique. So I want to walk through this journey and support you. Again, if you feel like you're one of those women that is looking to burn fat, lose inches, and ditch limiting beliefs while you gain clarity, confidence, and muscle, because we love it, in order to feel empowered in your journey and be in control of your life and feel capable, then I want to help you conquer those goals. Okay. I want you to be in my program. So please go to janellemontero.com/take action. I'll also link in the show notes below and apply today. You can find all the details there. Apply today. But again, I am looking for only 10 women to step into this journey with me because I want you to go through it with major success. It starts January 7th. So get on it today. And let me know if you have questions. Shoot me a DM. I always love to hear from you guys. Okay, so back to that 20-20-20, right? So I want you to go into the new year, whether you're doing my program or not. I want you to go into the new year feeling that you are in control, okay? So you cannot fail if you put yourself first and understand that consistency is key, okay, to attacking any goal. So the first thing I want you to do is the fitness piece. All right. 20 minutes. This is it. 20-minute workouts or additional movement. If you are someone that already is working out, add in 20 more additional minutes to get to your goal. So maybe you're someone that loves to lift weights, but you really hate cardio. I'm going to ask you to add in 20 minutes of movement. This could be mobility work. This could be stretching. This could be a walk, an extra walk. And yes, it's cold in the New England. I'm in Florida now, but I know it's cold and it sucks to go outside in the winter. And it takes 20 minutes just to layer on everything, but really get outside for 20 minutes. Doesn't have to be every day, maybe 2 days a week you're doing that 20-minute outside movement, but add in 20 minutes of additional movement. Or if you're not doing any type of activity, add in 20 minutes a day. And again, this doesn't have to be anything serious, but commit to 20. All right. That is your fitness piece of it. Your nutrition piece of it is the 80-20 rule. So 80% clean fuel, 20% a little lax. All right. So what I mean by this is there's a lot of ways to go about nutrition. And again, like I said, in January, I'm going to have a whole podcast specific to goals with health and wellness. But for now, I want you to think about the 80-20 rule. If you are eating 80% clean and 20% a little off plan, you cannot fail. Do you know what that means for this month of December? If you have 2 parties to go to, if you have 5 parties to go to, that still gives you room to enjoy the things that you love. Grandma's apple pie. In my family, this Portuguese sweetbread, some dairy and meats like your charcuterie tray and, things that are not super clean fuel for you, but you are allowing just a little bit of room there. It might be alcohol for you. Maybe you love your glasses of wine. All right. Not saying to drink it every night of the week, but you have a little bit of room there. You guys understand that, right? So when you go into the mindset of the new year and you're saying, I'm going to give up everything. I'm going to work out every day for an hour. I'm going to give up all things bad in my nutrition. And, it's just too much balls to the wall, right? Like it's go hard or go home. Like that's one of the reasons why I don't like that 75 hard program. Like I understand you guys will see results with something like that, but what do you do after? Is it creating habits that are actually structured for you to physically do? It's not for everyone. Okay. So if you're someone that's just kind of starting out, you've missed the boat this year on your fitness goals and you're trying to get back into it, then you need to make sure that you're doing small things like this, 20-minute workouts every day or movement every day. Have you heard that enrollment is now open for the next round of my Conquer Challenge coaching program? It's time to get off the roller coaster ride of results and see long-lasting transformation through fitness, nutrition, and mindset coaching for an overall lifestyle shift that will have you conquering your life in just 3 months' time. Head over to Janelle Montero today and apply. I look forward to working with you in conquering life. 20% off-plan food. So you're not in that mindset of, I can't have it. I can't, and like literally you feel like you can't have your kid's cake on their birthday. Like 20% is actually a good amount. And you know what? You might even end up only doing 10% unclean food and the majority is good. But when you have that room to have a little bit of treats and stuff, then you're not going to feel so restricted. And that's all about helping you be consistent longer term. Okay. Longer term than 30 days, longer term than 3 months, whatever it is. Okay. Your mindset, 20 minutes a day, guys. That's it. I'm asking you to carve out 20 minutes for workouts, 20 minutes for mindset work like journaling, meditation, self-care, peace. Oh, do you like my earrings, by the way? If you guys are watching, I have my gingerbread men on today and woman. So self-care, what does that look like? It doesn't have to be 20 minutes of journaling every single day, but it does need to be 20 minutes focused on you, whether it's some type of self-care. Maybe it's a bath. Everybody says that, but maybe your bath has Epsom salts and lavender, and it's also a time for you to unwind from the day so you can get better sleep. Okay. So maybe it is a bath. Meditation, maybe it's 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night, and 10 minutes in the afternoon, however you want to break it up. Maybe you don't have a 20-minute chunk, right? Same with the journaling, actually. First thing in the morning, what's on your mind? Just write it down. You don't need journaling prompts. However, there are some great journals out there that can help prompt you to what you should write. Or you can snag my self-discovery workbook, which will totally help you in all of this, or even my confidence calendar. But we'll go back to that. Your 20 minutes, that's it. Okay. You can find the time. It's not about finding the time, actually. It's about making the time. So with this 20-20-20 rule, you have an hour at most that you would be dedicating to yourself, but you're tackling all areas. A little bit of food prep, a little bit of fitness, a little bit of mindset. Okay. And you're going to feel so refreshed doing that. And you're going to help yourself be more consistent so that you can see long-term results. Okay. So if I want to dive into it a little bit deeper, I'm going to talk about nutrition, because post-holiday, we really do feel like, oh, I'm just so deep. I have no energy. We're basically in carb comas from the holidays because we went too overboard, which if you're doing that 80-20 rule, you won't be feeling that way. So I'm going to give you these tips to help you moving into the new year, to help you feel de-bloated, refreshed. Okay. So nutritionally, de-bloat with these tricks and tips. Lots of water. Let me drink some right now, actually. Here we go. This is one of my little baby jugs I love if you're watching on YouTube. This is, it's called Reduce. It is, you can put ice in it. It has ice in it now. You can put hot or cold in it. It is a half a gallon. All right. But you can buy bigger ones. But the half a gallon tends to, and you can even buy ones that actually fit in your car holder, which this one doesn't. That's the only thing I don't like about it. So drink up, Buttercup. Decrease bloat with more water. However, don't chug. Okay. All these things. So don't chug your water. If you are like trying to drink more water and then at the end of the day, you're like, like that's going to kill you. You're not. You're going to feel so full. You're not going to want to eat, which we actually have to eat to see progress in our goals. And you're not going to want to do it because you're going to pee too much. You're going to keep peeing, pee. So my suggestion is I like to use a straw, or if I don't use a straw, I'll take 5 sips at a time, and that works for me. Also, try not to have your water specifically with your meals, like too much water with your meals, because then you feel more full. So space your water out between your meals is ideal. You can set timers on your phone. There are apps for that to help you drink more water. But those are the things that I like. Half a gallon jug, because it's easier to carry. Then I fill it twice a day. General rule for the average person is to have 60% of your water in ounces a day. 60% of your weight in water a day. Okay, so that will kind of give you an idea of what you should be having. But, 3/4 of a gallon is like pretty standard for fitness people, up to a gallon. But again, don't chug and slowly progress. But just know having water is going to help actually decrease your water retention. All right. It is so important. And you can add in fresh mint. You can add in lemon, grapefruit. There's all kinds of things that you can add that are healthy for you rather than adding artificial sweetener stuff to your water. Okay. Don't chew gum. Don't chew gum. Everybody's going to hate me for this one. I haven't chewed a piece of gum in, years. I personally think, it is. You're chewing rubber and chemicals. That's all you're doing. So when you're chewing gum, although it's calorie free, you're putting in your system because your saliva is eating all those chemicals, and then you are putting that in your gut. So I am not a gum chewer. I would prefer you not chew it. And I guarantee if you chew too much gum, you're going to feel bloated because you're taking in air and the chemicals in your gut, like the artificial sweeteners, are going to make you feel more bloated, which leads me to steer clear of artificial sweeteners, Splenda, and all of that, and sugar, obviously. That's an obvious one, right? Eat more clean food, less processed food. That goes into our 80-20 rule. And eat slower. Eat slower, guys. If you are mindful while you eat, you will not only trigger your mind to know that you are eating and it's satisfied, so you don't feel more hungry, but your body also has a better digestive response when you eat slower. Okay. So within your nutrition 80-20 rule, I want you to add those tips and tricks in to really help you in this new year to depuff from the holidays. Okay. Then in your fitness, I want you to commit to fit. It's just consistency. Okay. Consistency is all I want you to do 20 minutes a day. And like I said, don't feel like every day has to be weights. Don't feel like every day has to be cardio. And not every day should be stretching or walking. It has to be mixed. That is the best way to do it. And make sure that you're sweating because your body loves to sweat. It needs to sweat. So when people say, "Oh, I don't like to sweat," it's so good for your thyroid. Your system needs to sweat. So don't block that. Okay. If anything, layer up, sweat it out. Okay. Your mindset, I want you to commit to feeling good in 2023. So look back at your year, reflect upon it, and reflect on how you feel about this year. What were some of your wins for 2022? What were some things that you could have done better? Where could you have shown up for yourself better? Okay. Then I want you to think about what your next goal is. How are you going to commit to you in 2023? Okay. So some of my favorite tools to set you up for success moving into the new year is to not only reflect upon where we're at and where we went this year and see where we have progressed and where we didn't, but to then recreate that feeling for yourself for the new year. At the end of next year, how do you want to feel? What do you want to say about yourself? So maybe write a letter to yourself a year from now and say, I am committing to you in this area of my life, and I'm going to show up for you this way. And so write a future letter to yourself so that next year, the last week of the year in 2023, you can reflect upon it and see how good you did. Okay, so you're manifesting how you want to feel at the end of 2023. Another good way to do this is a vision board. A lot of mixed signals on vision boards out there, okay? I understand that. I, however, truly believe in vision boards. And it's not about putting on it the car that you want, the house that you want, the kitchen you'd want, okay? You can include those things on there, but the major player for a vision board is the feeling you want to excel to at the end of the year. So, for example, this is my vision board for all of you that are on YouTube watching from last year. Okay, look at that. I got the microphone there because I want to use my voice through my podcast. Okay, so I want to honor my strength. I wanted to be the energy I wanted to attract. I wanted to renew, rejuvenate, be bold. I use a lot of words on my vision board because, again, it's a feeling that I want to desire. Okay. The boss, I actually had on there relocate, which I did do. Whoop, whoop. And I had oceanfront living, which we're not on the ocean, but we are close to the ocean. We're very, very close to the ocean. So, let's see, making fun on the water, like, of course, I have a yacht on there. That doesn't necessarily mean that's the yacht that I want, although I do at someday. But I want to be able to play on the yacht with some friends. And, so industry leading, evolve. Like these are words on my vision board. I put that vision board in a frame and we did just move, which is why it's not hanging. I need to find a place for it, but it should be somewhere where you see it all the time. So you feel confident in it and you know, and you see it and you feel it when you read the words out loud to yourself and remind yourself of the feeling you're trying to create for your life. Okay. The other few things are my confidence calendar. I absolutely love it. I have a Panda planner, which I will quickly show you for you YouTubers. This is my planner. Okay. So inside my planner, it has what I'm grateful for. I'm excited about, affirmations, my priorities, a schedule, all of that. So I like my Panda planner, but I created my confidence calendar because I felt like there was a few things that were missing from this. And I don't always have this huge planner with me. This kind of stays in my office. And my confidence calendar is something easily accessible that is a one sheet. You get 5 pretty designs. You print them out. They're beautiful. And you can put it in your purse and keep it with you. And it's a week long. So I wanted one page that was a week long so you could view it. And I'm going to put this in the show notes below as well. So you can snag one today. It's like $7 and you get 5 pretty designs. Print them out. It has a spot for your fitness, a spot for your nutrition, your gratitude, all of that. It's all in one place and it's a week long, which is easy to carry around with you. So I mean, that has totally, I created that because I needed it myself. So I know you need it. So go over and snag it. Again, it's very pretty. You can pick from 5 different layouts and you can print them out as much as you want once you purchase it for $7. So it's so worth it. My self-discovery workbook, I'm going to actually pull it out right now. This is my self-discovery workbook. It is a guidance tool to help you step into your power, understand where your daily rituals are lacking, how you can move forward through them. This is actually included in my Conquer Challenge, and we work through it together. If you do my Conquer Challenge, creating balance in your life with the life balance wheel, kind of a self-assessment tool. This is excellent. If you don't do the Conquer Challenge and you want to just purchase this, you can also get this on my website. But these are tools to help you move into 2023 feeling refreshed and really in control of your life and your goals. Okay. So those are my favorite tools to use. So I just want to say in closing, that you are showing up for yourself every single day. And I want to remind you to give yourself the credit that you so deserve for making many steps in the right direction. Just listening to this podcast is a step in the right direction, okay? Because you're committing to yourself in some way to get your mind right. And then what comes with that, you get your body right, you get your nutrition right, you get your lifestyle right. It all is intertwined. Okay. So I wanted to share those with you today. I truly, truly hope that you will join me or let me walk along your journey actually with you in 2023, even if it's just showing up and listening to this podcast. But remind yourself, you are doing amazing. Until next time, guys, with strength, love, and light always, shine on, sisters, and I will see you next time. Hey, Conquer crew. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Conquer Your Life podcast. If you've enjoyed this episode, please share it with someone else who you think will enjoy it as well. And remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the future tips, tricks, and motivation to conquer your life. Also, if you would please leave a rating or review, I would be forever grateful, as it helps me know I'm providing you with value and inspires me to keep providing you with some free badass content. If you are on social media, don't forget to screenshot this episode and tag me at Janelle Montero and at Conquer Life Brands. I love engaging with all of you and sharing to my stories as well. Signing off until the next episode with strength, love, and light always.